My beloved child, I speak to you in this very moment, my voice reaching beyond the thin curtain of your immediate perceptions, to settle the churning within your spirit. I perceive the burdens that weigh heavily upon your heart, the uncertainties that cast shadows over your thoughts, and the very real compulsion you feel to bring things to fruition, to force a particular outcome through your own effort. It is for this precise reason that I deliver a message of profound simplicity, yet one that carries the immutable weight of my eternal truth. Find rest. Be at ease, my child, for I, your God, am orchestrating every detail. I am preparing all things for you. Consider the instruction I have given through my servant in the book of Galatians, in the 5th chapter, verses 22 and 23. It is written, "But the Holy Spirit produces this kind of fruit in our lives: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There is no law against these things." My words here illuminate the very nature of my Spirit, which resides within you. You may wonder, my child, what exactly it is that I'm arranging. I observe your eagerness, your deep desire to move forward, your longing for clarity and resolution. Yet I also witness the quickening of impatience within you, the struggle to remain steadfast when the way ahead is not immediately clear. Just recently, I impressed upon some the absolute necessity of waiting upon me, and then with resolute conviction to advance when I give the clear command. The core of that counsel stemmed from the human tendency to lack endurance and the discipline of self-governance. Your inclination, my child, is often to follow your own internal clock, to act when an inner urgency compels you, rather than synchronizing with my divine rhythm. Therefore, I command you, as I did through my servant in the book of Psalms, chapter 46, verse 10, "Be still, and know that I am God." The essence of this ancient declaration is a profound call to cease your striving, to relinquish your worrying, and to let go of your endless struggles. It is an invitation to release fear and anxiety, and instead to rest fully in my sovereignty. Trust in the absolute truth that I am in control of everything. Trust in my limitless power and my ever-present embrace. Find true rest in my ultimate authority, and recognize me as the supreme source of all help, even amidst the most profound chaos that may swirl around you. It is an eternal surrender of your desire for control into my capable hands. I declare to you this day, my child, release the tension. Let go of the need to grasp and to control. Perhaps a significant decision lies before you now, one that fills you with apprehension, distress, and doubt. Your mind races, scattered in countless directions, unable to find a stable point of rest or a clear sense of direction. It is in these very moments of internal disquiet that the adversary of your soul seeks to sow further confusion. He exploits your uncertainties, magnifies your fears, and preys upon your fractured thoughts, precisely because you feel unmoored and unsure of the very next step. I tell you this truth: you are not unmoored. I am ever present, and I am at work. Understand this deeply, my child. I am constantly active without ceasing. I labor diligently behind the visible aspects of your world, in realms and through methods far beyond your immediate comprehension. Therefore, cease your striving. Halt your frantic efforts to manipulate circumstances and to force outcomes into being. Release the heavy burden of attempting to make things materialize through your own finite strength and limited perception. I say to you directly, stop dwelling in stress and abandon your attempts to make it happen. What precisely is it, my child, that causes you such deep stress? What is it you are so desperately striving to bring to pass? Perhaps it feels as though your efforts are met with an invisible resistance, that the path ahead is not smooth. or an unsettling intuition whispers within your spirit that something is amiss. These are not mere random sensations. They are often gentle signals from me, urging you to pause, to listen intently, and to yield your own will. Look to the book of Proverbs in the 3rd chapter, verses 5 through 7. It is a passage many of you know well, yet its depth requires constant reflection. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. This means, my child, do not rely solely on your logical conclusions, your intellectual assessments, or the fleeting dictates of your emotions. Trust me completely. I am not simply one option among many. I am the singular path, the only foundation upon which true peace can be built. Release your own intellectual frameworks, your preconceived notions of how things should unfold, and fully surrender control of your situation into my capable hands. The passage continues. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. You have already acknowledged my presence in your life. You have brought your concerns to me in prayer. My promise is unequivocal. Then I will direct your path. You are not meant to direct your own path. For some of you, there is a strong inclination to do precisely that, to chart your own course. But my written word declares that I shall direct your path, not you. I will illuminate the way. I wish to draw your careful attention specifically to patience and self-control. I observe that in some of you, these essential attributes of my spirit are found to be lacking, especially in this current season. These are not optional adornments for your spirit, but fundamental pillars upon which your walk with me is built. For any significant decision you contemplate, the wisdom of waiting upon me is of paramount importance. This necessitates both patience, the capacity to endure delay without succumbing to frustration, and self-control, the strength to restrain your immediate impulses and desires, allowing you to declare with profound conviction, I will govern my actions and my spirit, and I will wait for God to act. These two virtues, my child, are inextricably linked. They move in perfect concert within your being. When I observe you, my child, consumed by nervousness, fear, frantic energy, uncertainty, or overwhelmed by a tempest of shifting emotions, I say to you clearly, this is not consistent with the divine behavior I expect from one who carries my spirit. You possess my very essence within you. Therefore, you are endowed with the capacity to manifest these fruits, particularly self-control and patience. There are times when you must simply gather your inner being, and with conscious intent, command your spirit. Be calm, regain your focus. Your emotions, while powerful in their immediate sway, are by their very nature mutable and unreliable. They shift like the winds. They are not a stable foundation upon which to build your decisions or navigate your path forward. Trust in my spirit within you, not the fleeting currents of your feelings. My chosen one, I declare this truth to you with all authority. Trust me and trust my timing. I do not operate according to the limited measurements of humankind's clocks. Your understanding of time is linear, constrained by rising and setting suns, by the passage of days and weeks. My timing is eternal, boundless, and utterly perfect in its orchestration. You must cultivate an unwavering trust that I know precisely what I am doing in every single facet of your existence, and that my timing is the only perfect timing there is. That very thing you yearn for, that decision you wrestle with, that path you seek to forge, I affirm to you, my child, it is my will. But hear this with absolute clarity. It is my will, just not quite yet. There is a precise appointed moment. When that moment arrives, I, the Lord, will bring it to pass. You are not required to exert superhuman effort to force this reality into being. Your part is to discern my leading, and when I indicate movement, then you move. At that proper, preordained time, I will ensure it happens. Your task, my child, is to simply trust me. Therefore, I ask you to remain steadfast. Be still in your spirit. Place your complete faith in my enduring promises. Do not, I implore you, rush my work. Your frantic demeanor, your wavering resolve, these reveal a vulnerability in your armor of trust in me. I say to you, trust me. Do not hasten my hand. Exercise patience, and you will witness how every detail, every circumstance, every intricate piece of your concern will fall perfectly into its designated place. If you maintain patience, my child, whatever you deeply desire to see unfold will indeed manifest in its own due time. Wait for it with quiet confidence. I know what your situation appears to be in this moment. I see the urgency you perceive, the clamor within you that demands things happen now, now, now. This immediate pressure often births nervousness and anxiety within your being. I declare to you, I know exactly what it looks like. It may appear dire, or perhaps even suggest that I will not intervene. But this is precisely where I need you to exercise true faith. What is true faith, my child? It is not merely the recitation of words. It is the active demonstration of what you profess. Many of you declare with your voices, I trust God, I believe God, I know that if God tells me to do something, I will do it. But true faith transcends mere lip service. It is the proving ground for the convictions you voice. I call upon you to embody, to exercise, and to live out the faith you have so often spoken of. Declare this truth within your spirit and let your actions confirm it. My chosen one, you have walked with me long enough to understand that my timing is fundamentally distinct from yours. This message is not for those who are new to the path of faith, those who are just beginning to perceive my presence. No, this message is for you, my child, who has cultivated a relationship with me, who knows my ways, who has journeyed alongside me for a significant span of time. You have walked with me too long to be ignorant of the profound difference between my eternal clock and your mortal timepiece. Have there not been countless situations in your past where you felt rushed or confused, yet in the end, everything resolved itself beautifully and perfectly? When your inner voice insists that the time is now, comprehend that I operate on an entirely different scale of time. You tend to measure by the human clock. I operate by divine timing, which encompasses all past, present, and future within its perfect scope. And in those moments when doubts begin to creep in, when you feel a sense of my absence, or when a clear answer seems to elude your grasp, remember my solemn vow. I will never leave you, nor will I ever abandon you. This message serves as your clarification if you find yourself steeped in uncertainty. I am here, my child, always. I am the very same God who sustained you in every challenge you faced before. I have not changed. Reflect, my child, on the prior circumstances in your life, where it seemed I would not appear, where confusion, nervousness, and fear gripped your spirit. Yet I came through, did I not? I am that same God who upheld you then. I manifested my presence before, and I will do so again. Why then would you falter in trust and faith, believing I would not fulfill my promise this time, just as I did countless times before? Understand this profound truth. Just because you do not perceive outward movement, it does not signify that I am inactive. I am continuously working behind the curtain of your visible world. Do not allow the absence of immediate, tangible progress to become the sole determinant of your trust in my ongoing work. My activity is often in the unseen, preparing the ground, aligning the variables, perfecting the conditions before the manifestation. I am setting the stage, my child. Who among you, my child, finds themselves in a state of chaos this day? Who feels their inner world or their outer circumstances are a tempest of disorder? To you, I reiterate with unwavering truth: be still and know that I am God. Your human inclination is often to seize control, to manage every detail, rather than relinquishing that control to me and trusting that I can orchestrate a far more perfect outcome than you could ever conceive. The very core of this message, my child, resonates with that simple, liberating truth. Find rest, because I am preparing every detail for you. I have witnessed your deepest sorrows. I have read the silent language of your tears, and I feel the weight of your frustration. Some of you have wept openly over this very situation that concerns you. Some have shed tears in a manner so profound that words themselves failed you. All you could do was look heavenward, tears flowing, unable to articulate the depth of your anguish. I tell you, my child, even though no verbal prayer was uttered, I read every tear. I understood the silent plea, the unspoken sorrow. I felt the intensity of your frustration, that deep vexation born from a perceived absence of answers, or the uncertainty when you believe I am directing you, but the path ahead remains unclear. My ancient writings speak of those who wait upon the Lord, not those who forge ahead of my timing, nor those who lag sluggishly behind. When I give the command to proceed, then you must move with alacrity and unwavering conviction. But until I give that clear directive, your instruction is to wait upon me. I bring this message to you today, my child, as an act of profound encouragement and as an embrace of comfort. I care deeply about how you feel. Your stress, your fear, your tears, these draw my attention. This message is my direct intervention to uplift your spirit and bring solace to your heart. My intention is that this communication will settle your spirit and bring you a deep, abiding peace. I reveal a vital truth to you, that endeavor you are so eager to pursue. Its lack of peace signals that your timing is off. It is not the appointed moment. I tell you again to relax, for I am orchestrating all the necessary elements. Ask yourself regarding this particular decision: does it bring forth a sense of my profound peace? If an absence of peace persists, it is a clear indicator that your timing is incorrect, and your trust in me may not be as complete as you believe. When your timing diverges from my divine timing, peace inevitably recedes from your spirit. This, my child, is a distinct way for you to discern when I am asking you to wait. Is there peace residing within the choice before you? So, my child, you must wait upon me. Release the nervousness, shed the fear, cast off the worry. I am saying to you, find rest, for I am arranging everything at the perfect, opportune moment. At the divinely appointed time, I, the Lord, will bring it to pass. My timing is the only perfect timing. My chosen one, I instruct you. Refocus your gaze and continue diligently with the tasks I have already set before you. Has this present concern pulled your attention away from what truly matters? What were you engaged in? What were you striving for before this new wave of worry and stress enveloped you? This current agitation, this distraction, appears to be an attempt to divert your mind from the work I have appointed for you. The adversary delights in playing upon your thoughts, but his influence is limited to the fertile ground of your present circumstances and your unguarded mind. Return to your foundational purpose. In my time, which is always the best time, everything will gracefully align itself. And more than that, I will illuminate every single step of your journey with absolute clarity. You will know precisely what to do and precisely when to do it. So whatever it is that lies before you, that decision or action you are contemplating, simply relax. I am setting it all in motion. I have gone before you, preparing the way, and I am actively working out every detail for your good. I declare to you, my child, that on the day you truly hear my voice, do not harden your heart. When I issue the clear instruction, when I make the path undeniably evident, then act. Do not allow stress to paralyze you. Do not hesitate in doubt, and do not waver in your resolve. When I make it clear, then you must move with steadfast conviction. I emphasize this to you. When I say move, move. This message resounding in your spirit today reiterates that principle. When I give the command, then you proceed. But for now, for this season, my declaration is that this is not the time, even though it remains my will. Allow me to share an object lesson, echoing an experience I orchestrated for one of my children, a widow who cried out with these very emotions. Long ago, she faced a crushing reality. Her husband had died, and she was left with nothing but a severe debt. She faced an immediate, terrifying obstacle. A creditor was coming to take her 2 sons as slaves to satisfy the obligation. She found herself dwelling in despair, wondering, how can I possibly save my family? Why is this burden upon me? She saw no immediate way to gather the necessary funds to purchase their freedom. Yet I, the Lord, made a way for her. The resources for her deliverance materialized through an act of simple faith and an unexpected multiplication. I instructed her, through my servant Elisha, to go to her neighbors and borrow empty vessels, not just a few. Behind closed doors, she began to pour from her single jar of oil. Through this provision, a testament to my ability to create abundance from scarcity, the oil continued to flow until every vessel was filled. My servant then declared, "Go, sell the oil and pay your debt, and you and your sons can live on the rest." The sale of that oil provided the release from her creditor and ample means for her future survival. She did not possess the money, nor did she comprehend how a small jar could yield such wealth, but I, your God, forged a path. It unfolded at the perfect, proper time. Just as I did in her situation, so too have I acted for you before, in ways you could not have foreseen. I remind you again that you have walked with me long enough to have witnessed my faithfulness. I have not changed. I intervened before, and I am fully capable of doing so again. Simply trust me and wait upon my timing, for my timing is flawless. I, the Lord, will bring it to pass. It matters not if you cannot see a way out of the darkness. I will make a way where there appears to be no way. My beloved child, simply trust my timing. Know with unwavering certainty that I understand precisely what I am doing in your life. I will never disappoint you or let you down. Cultivate patience, exercise self-control, and lean into true faith. Just wait upon me, the Lord. Everything will effortlessly fall into its appointed place, often in ways that transcend your natural understanding. And when I give the word, then, and only then, you move. I speak this message to you in this season of your life. Find rest, my child, because I am meticulously preparing every detail for your good. May my boundless peace and blessing settle upon your spirit. My beloved, you have heard my truth spoken into your spirit. The way is made, The time is set, just as I have always done for you. My promise stands firm and unwavering. Your waiting has purpose. Your faith unlocks what is next. Relax, my precious one, for I am arranging every detail for your good. Now let us seal this knowing. Proclaim this truth aloud, with conviction in your heart. Amen. Stand with me in this declaration, letting these words take root in your very being. Do not keep this peace to yourself, my child. Be a messenger of this light. Spread this assurance to 3 others who need to hear it, to remind them of my steady hand in their lives. As you step forward, know you are not alone. Join with those who walk this path of trust with me each day. Let your steps be steady, knowing I am with you always.